If you had spoken such insolence to Jabba, he'd have fed you to his menagerie.
Please. Speak freely.
What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Treebeard's Toy Box. And today, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Star Wars The Black Series, Star Wars The Book of Boba Fett, Fennec Shand action figure from Hasbro. And Fennec is the first figure for the Book of Boba Fett. But if you have seen the Disney Plus Disney Insider, this last episode they put out, there is a little segment on the Black Series, and it looks as if they show a little shot of the packaging, and I think Fennec was actually originally supposed to come out in the Wave with Bo-Katan, so pretty interesting. If you have Disney Plus, be sure to check that out. So, but yeah, we get this nice Boba green down here. I'm loving that, and then we get this fantastic image over here on the side. She just looks so sexy there. Man, she's such a badass. And then we get that same awesome image here on the back. And she is number 1 here. And we get our warnings down here. And we get this bio up here that reads, an assassin and elite mercenary who has worked for all the top syndicates. Clever, capable, and cunning. She is a formidable opponent. But yeah, she's such a badass. But yeah, she is in The Mandalorian, and she will be in the Book of Boba Fett. And she also appears in the Bad Batch in animated form for a couple episodes. And those are some good episodes. But yeah, we'll go ahead and check out this side here. And that's just a wrap around from the window in the front there, along with our Black Series logo down here. And here we have one final look at the front of the packaging. And yeah, let's go ahead and open this up and check her out. And here we have Fennec Shand out of the packaging. And she looks fantastic. She is played by the beautiful Ming-Na Wen. And the likeness here is pretty spot on. This is one heck of a figure from Hasbro here. They did a really nice job with this Black Series figure. The likeness is pretty spot on. I think they did a fantastic job. There are some really cool things going on with her hair, the sculpt, and the coloring. She has these little strings braided in on the show, and it is really cool. It came out really nice. This came out really nice. The sculpt detail, just fantastic. She's got this little scar right here, and the photo reel and everything, just the print work, sculpt work, everything. Lots of nice different textures on her uniform here, like on the sleeves. Lots of different designs going on down here and carrying on down here. All different patterns too. Look at that. Very, very cool. Very fine work. And she's just basically like the black and orange with a little bit of silver going on here. And yeah, but I love it. I love the simplicity. That's what I love so much about Boba and his Wild West vibe. But she goes right alongside him, and they go really well together. But yeah, fantastic. All the paintwork turned out pretty nice. No major defects or, out of place line work, things like that. Everything turned out really good on this figure. And she was normal price, $22.99. So yeah, we'll go ahead and set her back here. And let's take a look at her accessories. So for accessories, we do get her helmet here that she is quite known for. Some little detailing back here. She wears this a lot towards the beginning. And then she wears it a lot in the Bad Batch. It's really cool. Some lines or weathering up here. Might just be part of the design, but looks a little like weathering. Gunmetal gray here for the bottom. And it is a bit, I haven't really tried to force it on her head. I'm going to heat it up with the hairdryer because it definitely feels a little stiff. Like it's pliable, but a little stiff, and I don't want to, rub any of the paint or anything like that off. So definitely advise hitting it with a hairdryer before attempting to put it on. So we'll set that aside. And then we also get her sniper rifle here. And all one color for the gun. It's like blackish gunmetal gray kind of thing going on. It's not really flimsy, it's kind of pliable. Nice details with the sculpt and everything. And then we do get some orange on the strap if you turn this around here. Just a little bit there and a little bit there. And other than that, yeah, just the like kind of gunmetal gray there. But it looks great. I'm happy with it. I think it turned out fantastic. So yeah, only 2 accessories, but they look really nice. And I mean, they definitely put a lot of work into her. So she looks amazing. Fantastic. So yeah, let's go ahead and move right along to articulation here. So alright, let's go ahead and get to Fennec's articulation here. And for the head, we do get a decent bit of range. We get a ball at the top of the neck, along with another one at the bottom of the neck. And this here is a little pliable, her collar, so it does not get in the way. Neither does her hair. Not too far back. It's still a little hindered even with that articulation, but I don't need it to go crazy. I'm happy with where it's at. So, and then we get a hinge and a swivel for the shoulders. These are very pliable, her shoulder pads. And we also get some butterfly joints in there, but they are a bit hidden, and they don't serve a major purpose. Like, we get a little bit of motion with them, but nothing mind-blowing. They're kind of hindered a little bit. They're almost like, it's kind of like they're trapped underneath this overlay, but they're there, so it counts, right? Let's see here. We get single jointed pinless elbows, and they do go up pretty far. That is nice. And we get a hinge and a swivel for the wrists, and that hinge goes in and out on this one, and up and down on the other one with the trigger finger. So very nice. And then moving down here, we get this diaphragm joint here, which is actually really nice. Side to side, digging that. Moves pretty nice. Nothing at the waist. And this does get out of the way pretty nicely. And her hips go out that far. And about that far. A little hindered there. And we get our thigh cut here. And then we get a single jointed pinless knee that goes up that far. That's just where the leg stops. It doesn't actually get hindered by this at all. And that also rotates there at the knee. And then we also get our hinge and our rocker for the ankles. And nothing at the calf. But we do get that knee swivel. So yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with her articulation. Gotta say, no complaints here. And everything feels really nice too. Like, she feels great in hand. Nothing too loose, nothing too tight. Everything moves really nice. Here she is with her gear on, and I will say, yeah, that helmet is pretty tight, so it felt a lot better after I heated it up for just a second. It didn't take long at all. So. But the gun fits pretty nicely over her shoulder, as you can see. And yeah, she looks really cool. I love this figure. So let's go ahead and get her up with some of her co-stars here. Here she is with Bo-Katan and Casca Reeves. Here she is next to Aura Singh, another famous bounty hunter from a galaxy far, far away. And finally, here she is next to the man himself, Boba Fett. And I cannot wait until December 24th, because not only will it be Christmas Eve, but we will be getting Boba Fett and Fennec in Fortnite. And then just 5 days later, we will be getting the Book of Boba Fett streaming on Disney+. So, hell yes, let's go. Yeah, there they are. They look fantastic. I'm ready for the show. So I am very satisfied with this figure. I think that Hasbro knocked it out of the park. She is fantastic. Everything about her. And that, would have it no other way. I hope that Ming-Na Wen has one, and I hope that she is proud, because they did such a great job, and she deserves it. So, but yeah, just like the Boba figure, I think it's nice to have both of these looking and feeling so fantastic. She feels great in hand. She's, only 2 accessories, but they're great, and they spared no expense with like the sculpt work and all the detail. Yeah, I'm just very impressed. Definitely a 10 out of 10. She is very hard to find at the moment. I embarrassingly did pay a scalper price, but then I also did get lucky and find her in the wild, so I actually have 2 Fennec Shans. Now I just need 2 Bobas. I've got 1 Boba, and I'm very happy with him. And real quick, before we wrap this up, I just wanted to point something out real quick with Boba. Let's get him in here just for a second. I think I missed it in the review. I didn't miss it, I was just too excited. If you do have this figure, if you haven't noticed this already, it's just a little detail, but it stands out so much, and there's actually a couple things here real quick. They add to the badassery of this figure, so got to point it out. So his holster here has this texturing that when you rub it, this feels like leather. Like, not exactly, but hopefully you can see that come through there. It's a really nice touch. And then very close to here, let's just look right over here. It's kind of this new thing they're doing with these soft pieces here. I've not seen this before, where it actually looks torn, kind of like cloth. Nice little detail they've added there that, man, they just go the extra mile. So I just wanted to make note of that. This Boba figure is freaking fantastic. Both these figures are. So good luck out there. Happy hunting. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up. That's going to do it. As always, thank you so much for watching. It means a lot. Please be sure to hit that like button. Leave me a comment, say what's up. Do you have any requests? What would you like to see me review? If I have it in my collection, I would be happy to review it for you. So, but yeah. And if you are not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends. Still trying real hard to get to here to 500 before the end of the year. But yeah. And hit that notification bell on the way out so you know when I got new videos. And until next time, this is the way.
now.